Gato. A última. Esta. Eu também gostei mais desta. Vai esta. Ai, pera lá. Iniciar capítulo. Epá, estou mesmo mal das alergias. Cheio de comichão no nariz. Oh, que caraças, pá. Capítulo 3, reviravolta. Ui, ui, ui. Grande NBA Portugal. Obrigada pela raid. Mesmo no timing em que eu estou aqui a começar o capítulo 3, a reviravolta. A reviravolta. E vocês chegam. Que reviravolta do caraças, pá. Obrigada. Alô, Nerf. Sejam todos bem-vindos. Sigam o canal NBA Portugal. Obrigada pela raid. Um beijinho para vocês. Espero que estejam os dois muito bem.
How is it already morning?
Eu fiquei chocada com esta informação do último episódio. Eu estava a ver a NBA Portugal também. Agora tenho 2 tabs de Sarah Reshi. E bem! Ora bem. Vamos já assistir à pendrive da Gwen. Essa é logo a primeira coisa que nós vamos fazer. Grande pessoa, como é que é?
Hold on. She's looking right at the camera, like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught? Or is this another doppelganger?
Só tem isto? Não tem mais?
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Sophie.
Bem, então vamos esperar aqui.
Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Sophie canoodling. But what does that even mean?
Yeah, essa foto é muito estranha.
Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble.
Ok, e aqui?
Why on earth did Gwen cancel Sophie's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place? Before Sophie died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Sophie. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes. None of this is adding up. Why would Gwen want to be caught? Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that?
Mas porquê?
It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Sophie. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me? I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Restraining Order Lucas said Sophie once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Sophie, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Vamos ver um cafezinho.
Coffee is friend. Get coffee now.
Mas ainda nos faltava ver uma cena.
No matter how much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
Será? Não me parece que seja o Moses. Será que é?
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Holy
Can I come in?
shit.
The
E
photo.
a foto, exatamente.
Sees that.
I have some questions for you.
Hey, what the fuck, man? You can't just barge in here.
Well, who's barging? I'm just paying a visit to Caledon University's artist in residence. Can a guy appreciate high art?
Mano, o que é que o gajo pensa que está a fazer entrar pela minha casa adentro? Mas está tudo bem ou quê?
There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders. And now, Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Safi.
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere. This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
That's not true.
Holy shit.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now?
Será que viu? Eu acho que não viu. Se viu, nem percebeu o que
None
é
of
que
this
era.
makes any sense. What happened that night?
Certo?
Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken. Maybe I still could.
Ok. Ui, será que vamos conseguir? Ela com este cabelo até parece a Chloe. Ela ainda vai a fazer porcaria a tentar fazer isto. Oh, meu Deus. Oh, Jesus.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. No. Feels good. Final.
Sophie.
It's here too.
But there wasn't a storm the day Sophie died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Sophie, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Stop stalling, Max.
I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Pull the trigger.
Ai, é toda lixada.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
Vais fazer outra vez? Vais ficar toda lixada. Jesus. Ruhu, obrigada pelo Prime. Como estás? Ela não vai conseguir fazer isto outra vez? Ou será que vai? Pois, claro que não. Thank you. Como estás? Claro que, epá, era muita fruta, né?
Moses, you were right. I don't know how.
Tá tudo bem, estou um bocadinho mal das alergias, mas tirando isso...
I have to tell him. Everything.
Aqui a questão é everything. Everything, tipo... O que é que nós sabemos? Não sabemos nada. Eu, pelo menos, não fico esclarecida com absolutamente nada. Uma vez me perguntaram o que é esta verdade. Exato, ele viu. Vamos lá então.
Moses is waiting for me up there. I get it, Joyce.
Pronto, isto aqui a gente já viu tudo. Já
Hopefully.
vimos. Ok.
Some of that was definitely directed at me.
Aham. Não dá para responder a mais ninguém. Mas porquê que eu haveria de vir
I have
aqui?
to do this. I have to go back up
Porquê
there.
que eu haveria de estar neste coisa?
Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other
Pois.
side.
Ok. Ah, deve ser depois disto. Deixa eu ver se ele já está aqui. Deixa-me só... Então, mas ele não está aqui. Ah, pera.
I know Sophie would have something poetic to say about this. If only. Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here.
Vamos esperar. Alergias e não são poucas, fogo.
Stay the fuck away.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That I, any version of me, could do something like that?
Opa.
He's probably not coming.
Ele vem. Ele vem.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
Oh, Jesus.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other
Alô, Warrior.
timeline where Sophie is alive, and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane, but I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me poof disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Sophie, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then... you'll believe me?
it'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal.
Vamos lá ver se vai correr bem.
He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Espera aí.
I shouldn't leave yet.
Ok.
Now to see what Moses is up to on the other side.
Aí é bem, é só notificações, ouve lá.
I shouldn't leave
Ai,
yet.
caraças! Então é para trás. Oh, shit. Então, mas... aqui não há nada.
I shouldn't leave yet. I shouldn't leave yet. I shouldn't leave yet.
Oh, filhote, eu só queria mudar só queria mudar de coisa, estás a perceber?
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Mas eu não fiz nada.
Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible.
Alô,
Is
Wellington,
impossible.
como é que é?
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally.
Mas não
I
fiz
completely forgot to do
nada.
anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Epa.
Shit. Sorry, Moses.
Isto a gente muda de realidade e está constantemente a receber coisas novas. Será que é para aqui?
I shouldn't leave yet.
Pronto, não é. Então, mas o que é que eu posso fazer? É só voltar outra vez?
I shouldn't leave yet.
Pronto, é só voltar. Eu a complicar a tarefa, a achar que podia ser uma cena mais complexa e afinal não.
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful.
Que é
I
que eu-
shouldn't leave yet.
Ai pá, já não a posso ouvir a dizer uma coisa destas. Será por aqui? Ali embaixo tem uma cena. Só que isto não me está a deixar ir lá abaixo.
This is where the police tape was yesterday. I shouldn't leave yet.
Não, ela não me
I
deixa.
shouldn't leave yet.
Angel, Psychic Storm.
Ok.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Ai, ela acabou de dizer, eu já não me lembro. Ele acabou de dizer. Malta, ajudem-me. É isto, né? É isto.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Eu sou muito despistada nestas coisas.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean,
Yeah, near as I can tell, Sophie's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Sophie's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap? How did you...
Sophie slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. You give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun. You're saying that could be the future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Pois isso da tempestade é que não faz muito sentido.
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Tenso.
I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too. Oh, shit.
first look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense. Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Não me digas que é a Safi que está ali. Ah, não, é ele. Isto vai dar merda. Oh shit.
You have to let go!
Então, mas o que é que isto significa?
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, maybe we can prevent all this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Uhum.
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
Meu Deus.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't.
Exato. E a pergunta é, ele foi parar onde?
And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right. Okay.
Fale com Gwen.
Cool. I'm retired.
Isto é mais do mesmo.
Gwen.
Oi. Ok.
What she knows about Maya. And while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Olhar, olhar, olhar e ali. Olhar.
Old school. Nice.
Será que se eu fizer assim consigo regar plantas?
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension. So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now. Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over. Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
Jesus. Bem, vamos falar com a Gwen. Gwen?
Is that Safi's book?
Hey, Gwen.
Max, hey! What do I owe the pleasure?
Actually, I need to talk to you about Safi.
No reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Safi's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
Look, I don't know what I'm at liberty to tell you, but I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to know?
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
Então.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Let me get this straight. You helped Safi get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Safi included.
Safi's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
Forgive me for dancing around things. I wish I could be straight with you, really. How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Maya Okada? Safi never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Bin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
One last thing.
Ai, perdão.
Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it, why?
Can I read it?
Someone ought to.
Já estou a ficar com o João Pestana aqui a sussurrar-me ao ouvido.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave. Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Ah,
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim. So am I.
Sorry, Yasmin,
Bem, vamos
but
lá
I'll
ver o
need
que é
to
que...
interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Vamos ver o que é que ela tem para dizer.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine,
Alô, King, como estás?
how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Comecei para aí
Like I
às
said,
10.
I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard.
Também, está tudo bem.
I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Sit.
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The
É,
coffee
comecei
is
por
just
volta das 10, não foi, malta?
so-so.
Comecei pelas 10, não foi?
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was cancelled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Falta... Ui. Espera.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes,
Would you really fire her?
that depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Sim, eu publico
Have you
sempre a
heard of
live
a student
no
named
X,
Maya Okada?
no Threads
Of course.
e no Discord.
She took her own
Sempre.
life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Oi, Gui. E agora? Eu estou mais inclinada para me fazer desentendida. Confronta, dá cabo dela. Tá.
Everyone I've talked to says Sophie and Maya were joined at the hip. You had to have known that.
Are you implying I'm lying?
I'm not implying anything, but I've seen Sophie's manuscript. It's explicitly about what happened to Maya.
Oh, so you're an expert now on Safia's past. Never mind the context, the circumstance. Safia had nothing to do with what happened to Maya Okada. Whatever else may be true, that is the bottom line.
O primeiro foi aquele que eu mais gostei até agora.
What happened was messy and painful. You're Safia's friend. Surely you understand the need to protect her from rumors and gossip.
Sophie's resilient. Shouldn't she decide if she wants protection?
Safia is my child. Whether she wants my protection or not, she will have it. Frankly, it shocks me you don't realize this. Vin understood immediately.
What does Vin have to do with this?
obviously, you won't stop digging. So go ask him yourself.
Wow, I guess I should talk to Vin.
Mm-hmm. Ok.
He's probably in the admin building.